Home buyers searching for ways to lower their monthly payments may find themselves considering a brand new home. Many area home builders are rolling out incentives to bring down those mortgage rates, now at 20-year highs. Our real estate expert joins us this morning with what you need to know. Lane Lyon is a managing broker with Coldwell Banker. Thanks for coming in.
Corey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Always appreciate you coming in. All right, so mortgage rates now about 8%. Affordability, huge concern right now.
Oh, it certainly is. There's no doubt about it. And it's because of the extremes that we've seen over the past 3 years. And the truth is that home prices and mortgage payments have outpaced income and what people are making. In fact, I brought you a graph here that really shows that. This is since 2020, and you look at the blue box right there. That's what income has been doing over the past 3 years. Then you move over to home prices, it's almost double. Home prices have gone up 28%. And look at the mortgage payments there. 89% increase just in the last 3 years. And of course, that's the interest rates, right? And we started very low, and now we're at 8%. So we're really seeing that. But that is spelling out the affordability issue. And Corey, in fact, home builders across the metro area noticed this, and they said, we have a way to handle that. So as part of incentives for buying a new house right now, many home builders out there are offering rate buy downs as a way to attract buyers. In fact, John Burns Research and Consulting recently did a study and found that 60% of home builders across the country are offering some type of rate buy down if you purchase one of their homes. It can be a temporary rate buy down, just 1 to 3 years, just take the burden off this when it's at 8%. Or even in some cases, buying the rate down for the full 30 years of your loan, making that very, very attractive to buyers out there who are just struggling to make the numbers work.
So I'm curious how they're even able to do this. Are they going to pass the cost on to the customers?
It's a very fair question because what's that phrase, nothing in life is free?
Truly.
Right. So what the home builders are saying, and I'm a big believer, by the way, that you should always take a look at the financing cost. Keep a close eye on that, maybe even compare it with another lender. But the home builders are saying, look, we are in a situation with the loan products that we're offering, with the fact that we've had those home prices go up. We're able to leverage some of our margins, and we're also in a situation where some of the supply chain issues that we saw have settled down. Some of the labor shortages that we saw have kind of settled down as well. So they're able to pass those costs over to consumers. It's a good idea because they actually have inventory compared to some of the resale market where homeowners are holding on to their homes because they like those low interest rates.
Yeah, truly. I mean, it's hard to compete when you have a 2% or 3% interest
Yeah,
rate.
absolutely.
If you refied right in the last couple of years. You're saying that buyers are getting pretty creative in this too.
Well, they have to get creative. And so if you want or need to buy a house, my advice is do your homework and talk to the professionals because we as realtors are hearing about strategies we haven't heard about for a while. Assuming loans, for example, where you can assume the seller's low interest loan. Not all loans are assumable. Typically VA and FHA, USDA loans, government insured loans, we call those. We're also hearing about seller financing, where we have buyers asking the seller to finance their loan, and in some cases it's working. Both of these are tricky. They take time. Sometimes you need a lawyer involved. But then we're also seeing family members that are paying cash and working out their own repayment plan with their loved ones. So there are options out there, and that, Corey, is the name of the game in our current market, is to find those opportunities, because Redfin recently did a study and found that in Colorado, 69% of home sales over the summer had some type of concession to help buyers with the interest rate.
I mean, if you want or need a home, you're going to have to get creative, and they're finding ways to make it happen.
Working around the higher rates now, and we know they won't last forever. We don't know how long we'll be in this place, but we're thinking it's going to be a minute for sure.
Got to wait it out.
Okay.
It's just part of it. Lane, as always, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.